I'm here with my good buddy, Sean Kelly.
You're not going to kiss me, are you?
No, not this time. That's for the after party.
Right.
So yeah, one of the founders of Classic Gaming Expo. It's a pleasure working with this gentleman year after year, along with Joe and John. So, I mean, how's it going so far, man? It's the last day of the show. What have you been pumped for this year?
Seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. So far, attendance looks good. People are having fun. Museum looks great, as I'm sure Jim's going to show you.
Absolutely.
So far, so good. Everything went good this weekend.
That's awesome, man. Now, what is one item in here that you're very proud of or that we've accumulated? Just something that comes off the top of your head.
Jeez. Brown box.
There you go.
Brown box is the first game system. That's a replica made by Ralph Baer, the guy who made the real one. So that's one of the coolest things we have.
Nice. Well, Sean, always a pleasure, my man. Thank you very much for talking to us.
Thanks for everything. Thanks for all the help.
Cool.
We appreciate it.
No problem. My pleasure. Cool. Thanks, Sean. Alrighty, guys. I'm here with another good buddy of mine, John Hardie, also known as Big Daddy, as you can tell. So John, along with Joe and Sean, all of us, every year, blood and sweat put into the show, especially this gentleman here. What are you excited for this year with Classic Gaming Expo?
Well, I think it was good for us to come back strong like we did. Taking a couple years off was, might have hurt the show, but the economy really just couldn't support it, to keep doing it annually. So, but now I think things are starting to improve. It's still a little tough, but I'm glad we were able to come back here and put on a good show,
Absolutely. Now, we're in the museum, very appropriate. Is there an item in here that you really personally like or that you would, like to mention that's very desirable?
Well, obviously everything in the museum is of importance, and it's highly desirable. And it's not just our museum. It's comprised of numerous people who own their items for display. Personally, favorite treasure of mine is the puppy pong machine.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was it's an original pong machine that was used like in dentist's office for kids and stuff. Has the little dog on top of the dog house, and a very cool piece,
Absolutely, and I remember the year when Mr. Bushnell was here and he had signed that for us, which was really cool.
Right. Nolan and also Al Elkhorn has signed it since.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Mr.
so
Elkhorn did as well.
it was very good. Both of them were very. They were thrilled to see it themselves. After all this time.
Absolutely. Well, John, always a pleasure, my man. Appreciate you taking the time to speak with us.
Thanks.
No problem.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. I'm here with another good buddy of mine, Joe Santulli, co-founder of Digital Press, as well as organizer of the Classic Gaming Expo, alongside John Hardie and Sean Kelly. So how's this year been for Classic Gaming Expo?
It's been a great year. I mean, this was a show with a lot of buzz, a lot of things to do. We had 5 bands, we had great various vendors, good selection of arcade machines. Things didn't break like they often do. Believe me, those are the things that you just hope that stuff all goes smoothly. So it was really good. The museum was nice and packed, and the keynotes were interesting and different than past years. So, those are the types of things that I measure it by. And plus, we had really good attendance, which always helps.
Absolutely, great turnout. We also offered a new game. It's kind of been a tradition to do the Gaming Jeopardy, but we also introduced the Family Feud. Want to tell us how that went?
Yeah, we were just looking for something that would be crowd interactive and kind of fun, and we love game shows. So Digital Press decided let's try this with Family Feud. So we polled a whole bunch of people at the game store, the physical location, and brought the questions out here and ran it. It went really smooth. I mean, we have a guy, Frankie Vitarello, who's just a really cool MC type guy. He loves doing it. Never feels uncomfortable in front of a crowd. And for a first time thing through, it was like we had done it 100 times.
Awesome. Well, thanks a lot, Joe. I really appreciate you taking a moment to speak with us about the show, man, and how it's been going. Thank you.
All right, Chip.
Cool.
Thanks.
Well done.